Hi, my name is Kristin Todd, and I am making this video for my dear friend Becca, who is soon going to be moving to Tanzania to do some amazing work. I first met Becca while I was studying abroad in South Africa, and one of the things that I remember most from when I first met Becca was just her just warm and bubbly personality. She has a very positive outlook, and it's infectious. It's hard to walk away from an interaction with Becca without feeling incredibly invigorated, inspired, and just motivated to make change. One of the ways that I got to know Becca very well was during our work at a local primary school called Dock Primary School, where we learned about community development and worked in the classroom with students. And what I remember most about Becca's interaction with her students was just her deep, deep love for the children. She recognized that although many of the students faced many setbacks developmentally and didn't speak very much English, that even though it was really hard to reach them in a lot of ways, one way that she really could get through to them was just through showing them unconditional love and caring for them. And she became so incredibly invested in her students and developed incredibly strong relationships with them. And I know that they felt that love and just appreciated how much she was invested in their lives and in their futures. Becca is not someone who does the bare minimum. If there's an issue that she feels passionate about, she commits herself to it 100% and goes above and beyond the expectations that are set for her. And her work at Dock was no exception to that. Although we were only required to spend Mondays at the school working with the students, she was frequently on trains back and forth to the school throughout the week just to spend more time with her students because she just loved them so much. And her work with the students was really just not about completing an assignment. It was about investing in both her and the students' personal growth. She took her work very seriously and was extremely thoughtful and deliberate in her approach in working with the students. And because she was so invested in those relationships, it was particularly hard for her to say goodbye. I remember at the end of the semester, she was just so upset that she had to leave her students. And while we all, I think, were sad to have to say goodbye, it was much more than that for Becca because she had built such amazing relationships with the students and she wanted to see them succeed and continue to see them develop. And so having to say goodbye to them and leave them for the time being at least was extremely difficult for her. But Becca just is a loving person and is just so committed to whatever she does, and it was amazing to see how her students grew through that relationship and how she grew as a person as well. And I know that she'll take those same memories and lessons from those relationships onto whatever challenge she takes on next. And I think that the image that will always stick out in my mind and I feel best captures who Becca is and just her beauty is a memory from one adventure that we had together. We went bungee jumping. It was the second highest bungee jump in the world. We went to Bluegrins Bridge, and I remember after Becca did her jump, she came up just dancing and so energized and ready to go again. And that just sums up Becca. She is a fierce individual. She takes risks. She makes leaps of faith, and she just comes back up dancing and ready to go on to the next one. So I am very confident that Becca will bring that same energy and passion to this next leap of faith and the one after that, and whatever else she goes on to do, because she's amazing and I know that she will do amazing things. So good luck to you, Becca. You have my support, and I look forward to see what you do in the future.